did the Blumhouse of Horrors last year, and it was really fun, but more of a traditional haunt. And so we wanted to try something new and different. And I have partnered with Josh Simon, who worked very hard on the Blumhouse of Horrors last year, and it was his idea to actually use one of our movies to do it in the Purge. And once we kind of decided that, it created itself in terms of differentiating itself from a normal haunted house.
I think the event is sort of part traditional haunted house, part immersive theater. It's really the combination of both of those things. It sort of takes elements from a traditional haunted house setting, but kind of puts it within the world of the Purge, which is a very realistic world. This isn't a world with vampires or monsters. It's actually just real people doing some crazy bad things.
Bigger. We're using more of the building. It's a great old, it feels like a haunted building, so it's a good place for a haunted house. And last year, we actually had a lot of actors holding and a lot of kind of office space, which people didn't get to go through. So this year, you can walk through much more and see much more of the building.
Yeah, we've tried to tie in quite a bit of audience participation. So as you go through, there will be certain gestures that will be sort of asked of the audience. There'll be certain things that the actors will be doing in relationship to the audience, so that you won't just be sort of a voyeur who stands back and watches, but you'll actually be engaged in the story that you're going through.
I wanted to be sure that it'd work if you had seen the movie, and if you hadn't seen the movie, it would also work.
We've created a separate storyline that's sort of inspired by the movie, inspired by the concept of the movie, and certainly your experience will be helped along by having seen the movie, but I think if you haven't seen the movie, you'll have just as good of a time. As you guys can see, there's this beautiful theater and this amazing building, but we also wanted to create a set piece inside of it where people would really not believe that they were in the building anymore.
The park upstairs maybe is probably my favorite part. I really love that part. I think it looks really cool and different. The space is not recognizable from what it looked like last year, and I like that part too.
We're going for a lot of scary moments, and that's a huge part of what any haunted house is, but we're also trying to push a lot of the adrenaline ride of the haunt, so that as you come out of it, you're like, whew, you know, that you need sort of to rest and to process.
And ultimately, we want people to have fun. You know, I want them to walk away having a good time and you know, feel like they experienced something different and just enjoyed it.